You're all good, right?
Yeah, we're good.
We thank God.
Up and kicking.
Up and kicking, yes. We are up and grateful. I think there was a challenge on social media like that. Yeah. Yes, it feels good to have you back as well.
Yeah.
I'll start off with the Daily Graphic newspaper.
Oh, okay. You guys will not be sporting lawyers.
Oh, why? Oh. Because of the nurses.
Oh, yeah, we are sporting lawyers and we are sport journalists as well. So you can't limit it to just that.
I mean, I didn't expect you to. I want to go anyway, but
you see,
come on.
Yes, because we've been exporting chief justices too. You see, at the point, Gambia,
give them one.
Yes.
So we'll give them lawyers. Let me journalists.
Get a few dollars.
Yeah. So but journalists will do same. Like some go to BBC and then.
That's Japa. That's not.
Yeah, serious.
The bar license only permits you to practice in Ghana. That's true. To go somewhere else, you still need to take another bar license.
That's true.
For another bar.
That's true. That's why we have some lawyers who were trained in the UK, for instance. They are down here. They can't practice.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. When they say the law is a very jealous cause,
yes,
they mean it in every sense of it.
Practice is jurisdictional.
Okay. Oh wow.
Medication, how much?
You see that thing? Consultancy, we'll pay. Yes.
To the
nurses. The nurses are going.
They say we are overproducing.
Yeah, we have much more than enough.
We are overproducing. So you are overproducing and you're not recruiting them. And so what's the point? Yes. If you are overproducing and not recruiting, what's the point?
And that's what the minister didn't tell us. Say it's true that we have
produced more than we need. Yes.
Of health professionals.
Yeah.
But the challenge is we don't have money to recruit them. No, we do.
But let me understand what is SS.
No. So here's the thing. So from the factory, we produce them, and they are there in their numbers. But as a system, we are unable to absorb them because we don't have money.
You need a doctor to nurse ratio
at a certain level. That's true.
We are not there
because we are not recruiting them. So for the past 3 years, those who completed are still home.
I think facilities. We need to increase our facilities. Exactly.
That even if we're recruiting all the nurses, if we had the requisite facilities and we were looking at the right ratios, we still don't have access of any level of medical profession.
I understand you. In fact, we are speaking from the same hymn book. The point I'm making is that, see, as we speak, there are nurses at home. They are ready to work, but we are unable to give them financial clearance for them to work. And that's a challenge. We are unable to give them financial clearance for them to work. But we are saying that, okay, because we are unable to utilize them, some other countries might need them. So let's ship them to those countries and take some.
And you are paying them allowances.
Exactly.
Why are you paying them the allowances?
Exactly.
Then again, we come back to that conversation prior to 2016 when the proposal was made that, you know what, instead of paying the allowances, well, how about we have more health facilities so that when these people are done, we will recruit them. I think
politics will not allow. Sometimes politics just simply won't allow logic.
Yeah,
and that's the problem. You know, the question has been asked so many times. Teacher training allowance, nursing training allowance. Why were they introduced in the first place?
Yeah.
So if it was motivation for people to go into nursing and teaching, and now you have excess, why do you still want to motivate people to go into the area when you even have a surplus?
That's true.
And much more so, you are not paying.
Yeah.
Number one. Number two, even when you pay, the truth of the matter is that when the people finish school, they don't have places to work.
Yeah.
And it's not as if, as a country, we have enough health facilities. Yeah. Doctor to patient ratio is terrible. Yeah. I'm sure that health facility to community ratio is even worse.
Yes, that's true.
You know, and these nurses would find places to work, even if you send them to rural areas.
Yeah.
But we just simply don't have it. And there is no plan. Yeah. You must have a plan to reach a goal. You must have, say, in the next 10 years, we want to have 100 health facilities. So you must have a plan. There is no plan until COVID came, and in the emergency, we say,
Agenda 111, 88 promise.
All of those Agenda 111 hospitals, not one has been completed.
No yet.
And they are all lying there. If the MPP does not win election, chances are that they might lie there forever. You know, that is the political culture we have. I hope and pray that if the NDC comes to power, they will be minded to complete them. Otherwise, we just don't have a plan. What kind of country runs like this?
Well, at least we've recorded more than 6% growth second quarter. So that might propel us into total
ultimately.
You are just a tease.
The growth should reflect in our pockets.
That one is there. Okay. Unless you are Michael Blackson.
These statistics often doesn't mean much.
I get that.
And especially when it's not year on year. We've recorded 6% growth on what?
On second quarter, yeah. So year on year, I agree with you.
You understand? If you do a comparison, we have not done anything.
Then you look at the growth level, right? But at least it's a sense signal of economic recovery.
It wasn't. We have turned the corner.
Yeah. So this is the corner. This is the proper corner. You see, the first corner was anticipatory.
They started telling us that
it was an anticipatory.
But you know, we are always in a hurry. We don't like to follow due process. If there's a process for recovery, we are always in. We want to jump the process. You remember COVID?
To talk the recovery.
You remember COVID? They said we have reached the peak.
Yeah.
That time we're nowhere near
that was before
was
recorded.
That was peak.
I don't know. Like we are in a business of face saving compared to doing our work. So all the time we are in defense mode.
But you always say we are interested in optics more.
Yeah, that's what we are.
Yeah. But
the optics is more compared to
relative to the economy. You can actually talk sense into the economy. You talk the economy out of
to motivate people to have
So when they tell you that you can't pay the day, it's actually an economic principle.
L'argent n'aime pas les bruits.
Yeah. When you talk to the rich people, they'll tell you that it's true. We're not there. We can't tell. But when you talk to the rich people, they'll tell you that it's true. You can't pay the day. So sometimes in the midst of the crisis, you talk some positivity into the life of the economy. Okay. That was what was happening. So now the positivity is manifesting.
Okay. Thank you.
No, this
government spokesperson. We hear you.
Then I beg after this, direct me to where to go. I need to be paid
for your pay.
I need
to go to Ghana commercial.
Or you might as well just seek employment at the info ministry.
Yeah, that would be great. Yeah. Or better still, try to explain us whether CBG is being sold or not, because we're told it's not being sold. Yeah.
Are you aware? Is there a statement?
Yes, no, there's two statements actually. CBG itself and the finance ministry.
Okay, then it means that the rumor has gone far.
Yeah, it
because
has.
what I heard is that some foreign investors were brought in, and they are partnering the former finance minister Ken Ofori-Atta. That is what I heard. So it's good to hear that they have issued a statement claiming that it's not been sold.
Yeah. They said our money is so safe anytime, but then I don't have anything there. So even though that's
I don't have some 13 cities.
Oh, okay.
Hey, then the rumor has gone far.
Oh, it did. It did. And they were actually encouraging people to go and then run in on the bank. I think
that's so you see, you always say there's no smoke without fire.
And
so where did that rumor emanate from so as to get so far?
I think in the statement from the Ministry of Finance, they give much more detail. And I think I understand where the rumor came from after reading the statement from the Finance Ministry. Yes, the bank had liquidity challenges. The
CBG.
Oh, yes.
CBG has always had liquidity challenges.
You see the problem. You claim to be solving a problem. And it's just a facade to just clip the wings of people you perhaps think, are financially in a position where they can challenge you. Because if you brought so many banks together, consolidated them to form, how should CBG be struggling?
And you seem to have invested in it significant money. In fact, CBG and Ghana Commercial Bank are supposed to be the two banks that received almost the entire financial aid because the burdens were taken away. The banks were put in a stable condition so they could operate. So that's why they were amalgamated there.
To think that they have liquidity challenges
so now government
unfathomable.
The statement government has recapitalized
again
the bank. Yes.
How about
especially on the
private sector take over? I've been with you.
Yeah.
At the least opportunity, let's privatize. Yes. Like they are telling us in relation to ECG again.
I think that was the idea, and government said it. That they were consolidating the bank. Afterwards, they will cede it to a private team, and that's how come this rumor never goes away. So any attempt to capitalize with external funds rather than government funds, people will read meanings into it.
So this latest,
according to the statement, is from the state. The state has pumped in some resources to position the
If
banks
if the state had been this accommodating to the other local banks, we will not be here.
Exactly. But then the explanation is that Michael Blackson happened to CBG after the DDEP. It was hard hit. So now DDEP is, or the that's restructuring.
Let me understand. So the banking sector cleanup figure would go up because this capitalization would
and this one they want to DDEP. This one is no government through the World Bank, the IMF facility allocated some funds to support banks because of the haircut. The banks, the commercial haircuts were quite deeper, not like the individual ones, right? Yeah, so basically that's it. So now the information is that the bank is very liquid.
Please keep
Don't
your
run
money
in.
I have a couple of bank accounts over there.
Yeah,
go and check.
Oh no, yes, you are safe. You are safe.
Like Ibrahim, it is coins you find inside.
Oh yeah. The only reason why I go to the bank is that my salary comes from there.
When the money does he just needs one peso.
If you go to the ATM, you need coins.
Yeah. If there's a way we could instruct them that they should just sweep it, we merely drop it, we just sweep it and they hand it over to us. We issue that instruction.
Ibrahim, he doesn't have mercy. He doesn't let their salary stay in the account when they pull.
Because I can't afford to.
He thinks they will do him domestic necessary.
No.
And when the money pours out, before you realize it, they will debit it. He's afraid.
No, if they gradually hang it,
fortunately for him now, his office is closer. He can actually work from the bank.
Ibrahim, have mercy, okay? Leave at least some 500.
Yeah, why would the bank always run into problems?
When I get to that level, I will. But now we are not there. Anyway.
The daily graph. He doesn't leave anything inside. Kokoro. Is it that kind of Congo that he just
I said I have 30 CDs. You see how he looked at me. It's not 30 CDs there.
Nah, this is bad. Daily Graphic newspaper front page. Voters register brouhaha. Table audit demand at IPAC. That's according to Codeo.
Yeah.
Minerals Commission opens new office in BBNE. And economy grows by 6.9% for second quarter. Real GDP value now at 45.21 billion Ghana cedis. And high medication cost makes cancer death sentence. Oh, yeah. And imagine that you are dealing with such a condition and then government has taken your money in the name of debt exchange program.
It's a problem.
It's
But that's the reality of some people.
Mm-hmm. You know what hurts? Imagine you have your maturity just a year away.
Yeah.
And now they are telling you that take the haircuts. And when you take the haircuts, come back in. You just have a year to go.
Wow.
So, nah. I don't know.
It's like when we had the men's group, there were people who went to just cash in a week before it happened. And I know some of them, and they are always very, very, very appreciative of the voice that told them that, Charlie, go and take your investment.
Charlie, ask for the men's good one.
Charlie, the men's
close shave.
The men's good one, I had been pondering.
Yeah,
people kept talking about it, how lucrative. Yeah. So I was like, I should go and put this thing there.
Yeah.
Charlie, you have some money somewhere.
Yes. And Charlie, but she close shaves today. She had many. She had many. But we thank God. We thank
God you still have.
Yes.
That would have been a spokesperson instead of me.
Yeah, that's a good one. But you would have made your money back.
Good morning, Kwame and Sweet Champ.
Good morning, Kwame Wilson.
Are we giving shout outs?
The people you know. Beneficiaries of men's good.
The ones I know, they cashed out. So should I give a shout out?
Yeah. Good morning. I'll say who's your mom.
That list is endless.
It's endless. I'm telling you. The back page of the Daily Graphic newspaper, empower and partner youth to end malaria. And hepatitis claimed 15,000 lives in 2022. That's it for the Daily Graphic newspaper.
The Chronicle this morning. Baumia's solemn pledge. I will install 50,000 anti-crime cameras across Ghana. Nana Baumia achievement in the road sector is incomparable. That's according to Asenso Boache, the sector minister. Minerals Commission inaugurates new office at BBNE. And CBG denying sale of the bank comes with a picture of the managing director of CBG, Daniel Ado. Quotation for this morning, Numbers 30:12. 2. If a man vows a vow to the Lord, or swears an oath to bind himself by a pledge, he shall not break his word. He shall do according to all that proceeds out of his mouth.
So, Abi, the story about the road.
The record. Yeah.
They say what?
It's incomparable.
They say what? No, read it.
They say Nana Baumia achievement.
That achievement, that one is Nana Baumia.
Yes.
Okay. And for that one, it's Nana Baumia. I'm not even disputing whether it's comparable or not.
Okay.
But when it comes to achievement, that one is Nana Baumia.
Nana Baumia. Nana. Okay. So now I think now the line is done, and there's actually a line here. So now moving forward, it's Nana Baumia.
Okay.
So that's it.
I don't know. I'm just.
No, I think there's a line. You see the line.
So now we can refer to Nana Baumia.
So the line is drawn.
He's no longer a mate.
It's always been like that. Akufo-Addo Baumia. Oh.
Okay. So no problem.
Akufo-Addo like the Mills Mahama.
No, but Baumia says he has been a mate.
Oh, that one.
When the issues come, he say no. He was just a mate.
But you want Nancy, you phone, you want Nancy, or Payable.
So which one is he?
I'm talking about Kokwa Nancy. And so what? A man cannot share an adage again in peace.
So this is a chameleon Kokwa Nancy. That's what you're saying.
So that is it for the Chronicle this morning.
All right, Daily Statesman. NPP urges electorate to embrace Baumia's innovative politics. Also, government has invested heavily in health infrastructure, according to the health minister. And economy records fastest growth in 5 years. Mohammed Amin Adam, finance minister, is making this claim. And Akufo-Addo's record in road sector unmatched Asenso to Mahama. So they were specific Akufo-Addo, and there's a omission of Baumia. Back page of the Daily Statesman. Hearts of Folk, Ibrahim, your club, adopts Nadi Day School, University of Ghana, and your school as their new home grounds. My phobia.
We welcome them.
Oh,
but why?
From
we are better.
When it comes to facilities, even the Black Stars don't have.
Yeah, I don't have a case.
You are blaming the micro and leaving the macro.
No. You should actually sympathize with football.
No, we are actually better.
Man,
at least we have something to point to.
Oh yes, but it's the absence of a national stadium
that has affected us.
That has caused them to move to.
It's our father that has no problem home, and then we are all crying for.
I used to be phobia, but
anyway,
so where are you now?
We have a very beautiful.
Here.
Kwabi Brew.
He doesn't care about local. I used to be controversial for you. You should know that they no longer care about the local league.
Have you seen how the Barcelona boys are playing these days?
So that's where you are now.
Yeah.
Football is to be enjoyed.
At least we have a clubhouse, a very befitting one. If push comes to shove, we can play the football.
Football is not meant to cause you to bleed and cry every day. It's to make you happy. And even in marriage, when you are not happy, you leave, left alone.
You are shading everybody from United to us now.
Everybody's
fine.
Why would you be mourning consistently in supporting a football club?
Please, we are sorry.
Yeah.
We are sorry.
Better apologize.
Yeah. Yes. And of course, that might be mental health. We were told yesterday here that sometimes when you are too shy, it's some form of mental health. When we are overly excited, it's some form of mental health challenge. It's a challenge.
It's a mental health.
Finish your paper.
No, he's done. I think it's lawyers.
It's my turn. The new crusading guide. The banner headline is EC promises credible, robust voters register.
Hooray!
That promise. Why did you have to wait for the protest to make that promise?
I promise on my
own. And the promise might not even be enough.
Yeah.
I mean, if they are minded to do what they are being asked to do, they should just tell us.
Yeah.
Me, I wasn't here yesterday, but I saw the demonstration and I was surprised.
At the 10.
That so many Ghanaians are apparently so concerned about the voters register.
Yeah. No, I think it's also because it's linked to our stability as a country, right? Perception is everything.
Yeah.
So yes, it's good that the pressure is piled up. And like I said yesterday, the statement was reconciliatory. Yeah. And the tone was good. That's how we expect our EC to behave. Instead of telling us how many animals and plants.
Kingdom Animalia.
Kingdom Animalia.
No, but you see, I still think that this demonstration was specific.
Yeah.
And if you saw the numbers that you saw, what you should understand is that after December 7th, if there is a real challenge with the results, there are so many people who show concern physically.
Oh yeah. No,
and I'm choosing my words very carefully.
That's what we should avoid. We should avoid that.
Anyway, Deputy Trade Minister calls for strong economic ties with Spain. I don't know, the story is in page 10. I haven't looked at it, so I don't want to look at it.
We should have done that a long time ago. They are very close to us. From Morocco. Oh, yeah, I said I saw a very sad video. Morocco. But, like, of course.
Migrants?
Yeah, running and doing a security barricade.
No, you know, you have followed the story about those exploding walkie-talkies in Lebanon.
Yes, Israel. That's from Israel.
That is,
yeah.
They targeted the Hezbollah guys, and because they felt with the regular phone they could be tracked, they deployed the pagers, call them pagers.
Yeah.
And then
walkie-talkie.
and then they were comfortable because pagers should ordinarily not be tracked, right? Yeah. And then they installed the explosives in there. So it was triggered, and then about 9 people died, many others were injured.
More than 12 and over 400,
So
450 plus injured.
Yeah.
Wait, one thing, I think I saw a footage on the BBC where someone was in the market or so, was buying something, and the bag just exploded.
Yeah. Another person had it in the pocket.
Yeah.
It will give you a signal as if you got a message. Once, then it goes.
But I don't know what the world is coming into. What's happening in that Middle East area?
Some way.
I don't know.
Some way.
It's not
Because
simple.
it's like we've thrown reasoning to the dogs.
Yeah.
And at this moment, it's a free for all.
Yeah. Because the child actually died.
Yes, it's free
So
for.
you should know
It's
that
a free for
you
all
can't
fight.
determine where the person will be.
And my point is that most of the people involved in this will be the ones to come hard at Africa.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
there is something less of a chaos like they're experiencing there. Look what they did to Gaddafi.
Oh yeah.
Till date, Libya has been left the worse off for it.
One of the best countries in Africa before that.
Digitalization key to Ghana's development, as Lawusu says. I think that story is tied to some story I saw.
Yes, they'll make us pay high.
I saw it
high
in the
prices
Insight too. I think they
somebody
open a
somebody did a comparison,
AI
how much
driven.
people are paying in Nigeria
In terms of
Starlink and then DSTV connection. Charlie,
that is why people, not that
People
I
in
am
Ghana
encouraging
actually
it,
subscribe
but
to
you see,
DSTV.
it's not fair. It's not, like, increasingly it's very expensive.
Yeah.
Data is very expensive
Down
here.
here.
And I won't stop talking about this whole SMP.
It's a crusade. Just as we launch a crusade against Galamsey, I think we should take this up.
I think someone led it did so, and then NCA issued a statement that was quite empty.
Yeah.
If I not was quite, it was empty. In fact, it didn't address the issues at hand. But hey,
Confusion rocks Ada over Budge National Libation Celebration Day.
National Libation Day.
They have apparently Ada has a festival called that, and I think one of the leading people in the area had they disrupted it. Isaac Adibwe take Pakpo Popolampo.
Oh brother.
I'm sure it's about who is allowed to pour the libation first, or who is allowed to open the ceremony. It's got something to do.
Do you want me to read a full story for you?
No bad. But
Give
that's
us
a
a part.
libation lady. This is the first time I'm hearing that.
In a scandalous turn of events, Isaac Adibwete Akpo Popolampo, a supposed chief from the Adibia clan of Ada. Is under scrutiny for his role in disrupting the revered Libation Day, an event that celebrates the Gadangbe people's rich culture and heritage. Popolampo has now embroiled himself in another controversy that threatens to cast a shadow over the sanctity of one of the most significant cultural events in Ghana. The sense of the story is far away.
So it's a chieftaincy dispute. It's a chieftaincy dispute. Yeah.
That's
the
punchline.
But I've read
The essence of the story is far away.
I've read 2 paragraphs and I'm so not getting the essence of the story.
It's a chieftaincy story. That's it.
I'll leave it there. MPP criticizes Mahama for attacking chiefs. I I don't know.
It is what it is.
If the criticism is from the MPP, what do you expect? Okay, that's the end of the stories over here.
Yeah.
All right, Daily Dispatch newspaper. Profiles of the 21 men and 4 women contesting December 7 presidential election.
We are
Okay,
told of some disqualification. The EC, the EC, if indeed people have been disqualified, it must be made known.
well, I'm sure they will make it.
No, they should carry out.
No,
But
the
give-
weight
but give us a
comparable.
gist of
Relax
the
for EC.
profiles.
They will do.
Pardon?
Now, give us a gist of the profiles.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Not all of them, but
You have to grab a copy.
I've
So
seen
you can mention the names, yeah.
Cheddar's photo over there. At least give us the names.
Yeah.
Hey, is it not interesting?
Which
Look at the photos at the back.
Yeah, come to the front. Come to the front and let me see something. Okay, Muhammad also featured twice here. Yeah. So, okay, the arrangement. No, so the arrangement, I'm sure, is according to the outcome of the last elections. Go to the front, yes. Cristiano said he placed third. Mama placed second. MPP placed, yeah. So
But Cheddar was not.
That's why he's at the back.
Yeah.
No, maybe in the front page. So we have 2 Cheddar, front and back.
Yeah.
You are slow.
Cheddar is doing front
No
and back.
problem.
You are slow too much.
Carry us along.
Look at the pictures.
Consider our
Yeah.
age.
Look at the profiles.
So Mohammed's profile is not here. Okay, now we get it. It had to take us some time.
Yeah, sorry.
Ma- ma-
Consider our age.
Mama's profile doesn't need publication.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah. So the first one here is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, his party is the MPP. His male, he's 61.
Yeah.
Hometown Wali, Northeast region.
Yeah.
And highest education qualification, PhD economics.
He's sitting vice president, so Google him.
Institute attended Simon Fraser University, Canada, and occupation vice president of the Republic of Ghana, employer or last employer, government of Ghana, marital status, married. And then there's Christian Kwabena Andrews, party, Ghana Union Movement, GUM.
I thought that after
He's
that,
male.
after the last election, he said he won't contest again.
He's male, he's 59 years
It's in his
old.
mind.
Hometown is Kumasi, Duase.
Yes.
Duase,
Yeah.
Ashanti region.
Under the 3.
Oh, okay. Because you see, I've been saying Duaso, so I have to check whether the tone is
like,
correct.
At the market.
Or at the
Duaso.
market.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. You see, that one is Duaso, but you say Duaso.
Yeah, because the name obviously will be corrupted one over the other. Yeah.
So I wanted to use Duase. Okay.
This is Duase.
Duaso.
Okay. Highest education, certificate A, 4 years.
A
What is that?
A level.
Okay. Occupation, teacher and pastor. Employer or last employer, Life Assembly Worship Center.
Yeah.
Marital status, married. Okay, so there's also.
Still married?
Why?
Why?
He says
Yeah,
divorce.
photo-
No,
there was a
no,
photo
stories
for
about,
divorce.
yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
he has remarried.
Or once you marry once, it's constant, right? You can.
No.
It's
You are
not.
divorced. You are divorced.
Then there is Cheddar. Nana Kwame Bediako. Party, independent, sex, male, age 45, hometown in Sutamampong, Ashanti region. Highest education qualification. Wait.
Please,
O
we are
level.
interested.
Institute attended. Highest education qualification. O level. Institute attended. Apam Secondary School, Central Region.
No more Accra Academy.
Oh, sorry, you left Accra.
I went to Apam.
That they say you should sing his school anthem. He say those who knew how to sing it, they are not
Where
rich.
are they? Yes. Occupation, real estate developer, employer, last employer, self-employed, marital status, married. Okay, so just grab a copy of the Daily Dispatch.
No, but still on that. What happened to the IEA presidential encounter with
Where is it?
No, it's Cheddar.
with Cheddar?
Oh, it was
supposed to happen yesterday.
It was rescheduled. I think the IASF is on its way of cancelling the entire thing. Yeah. Exactly.
How NDC supporters vandalized EC office in Kumasi during their demonstration. We have been transparent with Ghanaians, EC's boss Manasare, and how Mahama insulted chiefs, clergy, and imams for supporting NPP. Charlie, this
story-
Eden Mahama the fight.
I have no idea.
Story.
Cause it be like,
I have
yeah,
no
I just
idea.
a base.
I have no idea.
Cause
So
then them they fine.
so I'll call Uncle Ben for you.
And them they fine. And
I have no idea.
Seasons.
Yeah.
Times and
Times and seasons. So Ghanaian Times, talking about times
Yes.
and seasons. Ghanaian Times. Effort to decentralize operations nationwide. Minerals Commission set for efficient mining regulation as Lands Minister inaugurates another ultra-modern office at BBNE. There's no office in Ghana that's not ultra-modern, you know
Just
that,
saying.
right? Yeah, just one slap ultra-modern there.
What's
let's
the
go.
meaning
Meanwhile,
of
Why there's a sliding
it's,
window?
it's super modern.
you know,
All you need is a sliding window.
Yeah.
you know, and
Some
for
don't have even a telephone in there. It's
Yeah.
ultra modern.
and it may surprise people that you go and check and it's not disability friendly.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, unfortunately. The other headlines here. A health minister touts government health sector achievement.
Hey, the other people say
No,
they
we want
don't.
to know some of the achievements. So,
The other people say
Yeah,
they
no,
don't have
it-
Liberation Festival.
Oh,
so what is
no
that?
problem. They should bring a rejoin. I will publish it.
The preceding guy will publish it.
Bring a rejoin. I will publish
The preceding guy will publish it.
Yeah. Okay, so Sandra, bring the rejoin. I will publish it. Okay, so 2024-2025 cocoa freight rate sees 5% increment here. So now, if you go into ship export your cocoa, you should know that there's 5% increment on the freight rate. So make accommodation for it. That you have to just pay just 5%.
No. Cocoa.
Cocoa you are exporting.
Yes, but
No,
that's
not the increment. Not the increment for the producer price. Not the price.
I know.
Yeah.
But who exports cocoa?
Okay, but I think there are some aspects of cocoa. So, for instance, sometimes you can the manufacturers, the chocolate manufacturers, and what have you.
So is it
you
cocoa
grind-
or cocoa products? That's
Okay,
different.
so
Let's
the one I have
understand
here
the
is
story, 'cause-
cocoa freight rate. So
Because it's only the
2024
cocoa marketing companies, even that they buy it. Usually, it's government that does the cocoa exporting.
exported, yes. So
I don't
I'm
know
sure,
if
yeah.
individuals do.
The players in the sector,
Well,
I'm sure you know that there's 5% increment as
that's
far as
why-
the rate is concerned. Yeah, it's the digital copy of the Ghanaian Times that I have. Otherwise, I would have read it.
How you explaining?
No, I have to.
You go explain.
No evidence.
No evidence.
Yeah, so the final one is that NIA begins disbursement of 402 million Ghana cedis to health facilities. Hooray! That's a good move because obviously we had been covering stories about the complaints of delay in payment of the monies due the health facilities. It's good to know that over 400 million has been made available for disbursement. Yeah, like I say, the new NIA boss there, Charlie, for the publicity there, don't go there. Yeah.
You know this country, we like.
Yeah. The blinks equally matter. Yeah.
Is it working?
Sometimes when you are working, you don't show working, nobody will know.
Okay.
At least he show
You have to blow your trumpet.
Exactly. They say the lizard that fell from the tall Iroko tree says it will praise itself even if nobody does.
Yes, in your mind.
Hey.
Who's it?
So that's it for the Ghanaian Times.
All right, the next one I have is the Daily Post newspaper. Election 2024 forensic audit of voters register is for Ghanaians. IDEC tells EC.
Hey, I think
Also,
I joined the call.
Institute of Democratic Governance. Also, down memory lane, October 28, 2015. Engage independent body to audit register. Comes with a beautiful photograph of Jean Adokwe.
Adokwe. Hey.
I know once the Ado come, you come
Yeah,
in. So
yeah.
Adokwe.
Adokwe Mensa.
But
Mami
you
cry,
can
I
just
could
say
have just
Jean-
said
just say
Jean
Jean
Mensa.
Mensa.
I could have just said Jean Mensa. So it comes a photograph of her making that call in 2015. The new voters.
A man or a woman cannot change also her mind anymore.
no, but that was that voters register.
Not this
No,
one.
that one had
But
trees.
you know something.
That one had trees,
Charlie,
animals. and-
This has not been revealed to you by flesh.
Kingdom Animali.
This one that
That one
she
has
herself
trees
has
and
worked
animals.
on. There is
No,
no
but you see-
way there is any problem with it.
There's if this EC, if we're to go by logic, the current leadership should be fantastic.
Yeah.
Because we've had someone who has been in CSO
Yes.
and has been, overlooking the
Yeah.
affairs of the Electoral Commission,
In the past.
and yes.
Yeah.
And then we have a former head of department of the
Yeah,
Political
that's
Science
from
Department.
Kingdom Academia.
That yes, that is yes. Charlie.
Nice one.
And I recall
Yeah.
in the lead up to 2016, he was one of the vocal persons.
Yeah.
Most media houses would reach out
Yeah.
to,
Yeah.
especially when people had issues with Charlotte Osei's posturing.
Yeah.
When she started with the whole "I like it,
liked it, we
picked
loved
it,
it, we picked it."
yes, that kind of thing,
Yeah.
and some other shenanigans here and there. Maybe there are NHIS registered people there, take it out. They said, the court didn't say we should take it out. They had to go back to court to address that. We're talking to him consistently, and then another person, Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman, we were speaking to all these people, and they all consistently said the posturing of the Electoral Commission is crucial. That perception is key. You need to be reconciliatory in your utterances, and to have people who would pass those comments, for instance, be given the opportunity to do the work, and they give us Kingdom Animalia. No, I mean that's some all sort of sus.
Still with
as
the Daily
Gen Z
Post.
it's very sus. Because I don't know.
I learned their 10 and I've forgotten.
It's a
given.
given.
Yeah, the one that Baumia said. It's given.
It's given.
Yeah. So they used to say the register is given. Still with the Daily Post newspaper. Hey, but Atake too. The voters register is bloated, Dr. Kennedy. So I'm sure after writing about chasing the elephant in the bush, he needs to write about I missed the elephant in the bush. I'm down with the Daily Post.
Okay, I have the inside newspaper. The first story, Stephen Ashiteji, not part of us, Gapoa, denounces Mushik. Okay. Ghana's new AI-driven skill portal set to revolutionize education and workforce development. That's a story that's linked to ESLA in the other newspaper. So it was at that launch that she also said digitalization is key. Exposed how America's CIA killed over 6 million and destabilized governments across the world. All on the front page. I'm just reading front page stories.
Are you done?
Nigeria and the liberation struggle for Western Sahara. These stories are all foreign.
Insights they do foreign stories.
Well, I mean the one that I wanted to somewhere in the middle. That's the one relating to the exploded. Right in, yes.
Okay.
So somewhere.
The story.
I think we can move on.
Okay. So before you come
in, last one. Galamsey Menace probe and prosecute government officials involved. Suhini tells Akufo-Addo. But who said government officials are involved?
The Galamsey. Okay.
They said there are no government officials involved.
No problem. There's an adage in Akanze, Abuanu who are neighbor who well, in this one specific, Aponche who are neighbor. Yeah.
Okay, you have a message for us?
No, I've been able to decode the Ghanaian Times story. That's the 5% increment in the free trade.
Let's hear it.
Yes, so stakeholders in the Ghana
digital version.
Yes,
don't worry, stakeholders version. Now we can flip the digital version.
Charlie.
Yeah, very. This one
is in the center spread of the digital version.
Exactly. This one is from the Knowledge Bank. Yes, the Usus Knowledge Bank.
Yeah, okay.
So I just went there. Stakeholders in Ghana's cocoa trade have agreed an average of 5% increment in the basic freight rate for 2024-2025 cocoa season. The stakeholders, which include Cocoa Marketing Company, CMC, as you mentioned, Boete, the Shippers Authority, that's the Ghana Shippers Authority, and 17 shipping lines reached the agreement after a successful negotiation. However, the bunker fuel adjustment factor, that's BAF, remains the same as last year. The new rate based on last year's negotiations will come into effect on October 1, 2024. The Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Shippers Authority, Kwesi Bafo-Sapong, who disclosed this in an interview in Accra yesterday, said the agreement provided stability for Ghana's cocoa export sector, which is crucial to the nation's economy. The shipping rate for cocoa per ton for various global destinations for the 2024-2025 season rate are, of course, 56.72 euros to Northern Europe, and then 64.83 euros to Estonia, 63.67 euros to Mediterranean Europe, and then between $105.46 and $111.39 to the Far East, and over $122 to Brazil. So in essence, yes, indeed, government buys through the cocoa marketing company, but there are other players in the sector who equally assist relative
So
to
what
the
is the
export.
net effect on the ordinary Ghanaian? Am I buying chocolates higher
Okay.
or less?
No.
What is the net effect?
This one is on.
So it does not concern us.
It has no concern.
Okay.
It's the sector players.
Thank you very
The sector
much.
players. Your chocolate will still be as it is.
I just wanted to understand.
Unless February is approaching. And I'm sure you realize that when February is approaching, chocolate prices go
that
up.
one
Create
is
artificial shortage,
chocolate
and
day.
they benefit from that artificial shortage. So.
So that story I was looking for, that's the one that says that Hezbollah holds Israel responsible for cyber terrorist attacks in Lebanon. That's the one I was telling you about. Those exploding walkie-talkies.
Final one, Daily Guide. Our rules unparalleled. That's in Soboache. 2024 elections. Baumia pushes for ideas, not insult. Minister opens 16 public employment centers. It comes with a picture of the sector minister, Ignatius Bafo. So once the centers are open, you can go there and to find yourself a job.
If the jobs are not there, how can
once the center is open, there must be jobs. So go there and give us feedback. Go there and go look for jobs.
Look, the labor office, you have seen it. You have gone there before. Oh, you don't know the labor.
No, I know. We have labor officers with labor officers.
What are you saying?
Labor officers
go
in
to
charge.
labor office now.
But at least that gives job to the labor officer.
Is it sometimes when you go there, the people now are also looking for jobs. So some hours you go and the place is locked. When they come back,
The labor officer is going to look for labor.
You are saying employment centers.
But speaking of which, there's a job fair starting today.
Yes.
By the YE and the Ghana Report, I believe. And then they say tons of jobs are available. And then there'll be opportunity for training as well. And then for those who, you are wondering how to put a good CV together, how to interview properly, they say they would train and provide assistance for all those. So take advantage. It's for 16 days. So
where is it happening?
AICC and then the Independence Square.
Yes. So go there empty and come back full of knowledge.
Go and explore.
Skills.
They say the security officers prison service police
public sector
on the spot.
On the sports enlistment. Okay, for that one, if you probably want to facilitate your this, and that's me joking, you can go with the uniform. So like,
Don't facilitate your promotion. No, but you see, some of those job fairs themselves have been jobs for people. That's my concern.
That's the point. Yes, those in charge of the fair.
Somebody looking for a job, create some of them so that he can make some money there. So let's hope that is genuinely to give you opportunities to find jobs more than to help somebody find a job for himself.
On this table, I think you are the definition. All of you are the definition of cynicism. We've had table of men. This is table of cynicism.
Led by Nadidi.
I beg you, leave me out of this. Is there three of you?
You're talking about Gen Z. You see now. Now they say when somebody is like hip, they say she's brat.
Yes, and many other
things. Kamala is brat.
Yeah.
Sometimes they speak and I wonder, is it the same English? Is it?
Yeah. The last time I think I saw something on social media said that 2020 they say people, for instance, they'll say how are you?
Yeah.
And then before you know it, another how ya?
Yeah.
They said there's a how. This is
But then, if they limit it to only the age, now they will have a problem.
No, that is how dresses went from long dresses to minis. Very soon we'll have them wearing only panties.
But why is it go on? Why is it going? You didn't do the online newspaper, no, you have run away. So, I mean, every day we are reducing the number of words we want to say.
It's because we don't have time like that.
And now we have only, they use only the initials. Like, Like, good.
Good morning will be GM.
Like,
that one there is even with the older folks.
I'll be right back.
I'll be right back.
BRB.
By the way. Those things,
BTW. So daily, very daily. StarFM.com.gh. Stories here. Many children in Koforidua at risk of paralysis as polio virus type 2 detected. Public health polio emergency declared. Yes.
Polio is back.
And we are ready for Democracy Hub Group's planned demonstration. And at this point, many people are wondering what exactly is the communication from the police. They put out an injunction. They had a prohibition order they had secured from the police. in relation to the protest, and then subsequently a statement indicating that they are ready for the protest. So we do not know what exactly their communication is.
Yeah.
Other stories here: ECG on verge of bankruptcy. PURC warns of looming crisis in Ghana's energy sector. And I don't know. I think that we have not fixed this energy problem issue. We've just been plastering it with bandage.
We'll tackle it after your interview, properly after your interview with Oliver.
And eventually, I fear that whichever government comes in 2025 would have to bear the consequences of this, because
there are significant consequences. I mean, genuinely, whatever.
Even now the lights are going off.
Yes.
Yesterday I went home to
went
darkness.
off for
Yeah,
about 2
and
hours.
many people were complaining yesterday that their lights were off yesterday.
Yeah.
I won't talk
And this
about
ECG
mine.
problem, I only hope that is one of those rumors that will get nowhere.
No, it's not.
If it's a genuine problem, we
It
should
is.
be worried about it. ECG has been bankrupt for a long time, you know that.
Oh, okay.
They apparently have been struggling. And the same with...
And their major debtor is the state, actually.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And you see,
Government
it's
institutions
not just
don't pay.
ECG. There are concerns from VRA too. You know, there's this cash waterfall mechanism.
Yeah. And
Now,
it's affecting
the attention is use
their
the money to buy
operations too.
fuel. Use the money to buy fuel to keep the lights on, right? Because of the period we find ourselves in. And because of that, money's due, VRA, not going. Governments,
How are they? Very soon they will stop generating.
because it's a state-owned organization, they will shut you up. What can you do? That's the point, to keep operating, keep the lights on. ECG's problem is, the main one is the exchange rate differentials. They take your bill in cedis,
They have to
they
pay in dollars.
Now the CD to the dollar is above 16, and that's what they pay. They pay at the commercial rate.
And you know, the thing is that the tariffs, you can't review it every
No.
day. Every month
And
when the
they are in
changes come,
series.
there are losses.
So that's where the challenge is.
All
That's
right.
where the challenge
Let
is.
me end with a final story here. Guru NKZ elected as University of Ghana SRC president.
Okay.
Yes, I'm done with Starr from the
Congratulations.
Sitting issue.
Yes.
Galamsey, National House of Chiefs President rejects calls for mining ban. That's Ojia Hoho Yaojebi, the second, of course. Ojia Hoho Aji Galamsey for na Hoho. So, as soon as
Yeah.
Mahama pledges to.
Yes, Simoni. What did you
Okay. As soon as Mahama pledges to construct cocoa
No, but to
processing
be honest,
facility at
really?
Kukom.
Really?
It's now hit you.
No. Like, really? No.
No. He. What he's saying is now hit you. That's the point I'm
Yeah,
making.
like,
yeah.
Charlie-
He says no. Don't
Ban.
ban.
Well, I mean, we must listen to his reasons first.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
he's
will.
not the only person
I
who has
will.
called for it.
Reject calls for ban on all mining activity. Instead, advocating for stricter regulations to ensure responsible mining. Yeah, that's what he's advocating for. Government must support German residents to fight Galamsey. Reverend Blay. Napo is more effective than NDC's running mate, Fifi Boafo. CBG denies rumor of sale to Swiss entity. And after Galamsey crisis before end of September, organized labor reiterate our voters register. NDC has no moral right to protest against EC Anyagba. Allow audit of voters register. It needs deliverance. Go also mine Hene tells EC, and court places injunction on planned demo by Democracy Hub, and TEU declares indefinite strike again.
Oh,
This TEU. Yeah. Yeah.
And what is their concern now?
I'm sure it's go with conditions of service, but let me just give it to you. The Teachers and Educational Workers Union of the Trade Union Congress has joined forces with the Senior Staff Association of the Universities of Ghana in a nationwide strike effective Friday, September 20, 2024. This decision comes after the government failed to address their demands for improved working conditions.
They were supposed to go back and they gave that warning that
Yeah.
if within a month conditions are not resolved, they will go
They
back
will
on
go
strike.
Yeah. Charlie, we are all tired. I think they should rest.
Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Have a nice
Yep. Thank you. And that will be it for the newspaper review segment. We'll go for a spot of commercials. When we return, spend time to celebrate all of you marking your birthdays today, as well as also get into our first check segment on the Morning Star. This is the Morning Star here on Star 103.5 FM.
Let's have breakfast.